little or zero money down. And you can apply this to $1,000, $100, $100 million. You can do any of these things, add or subtract the amount of zeros that you feel comfortable with. The first thing that you can do if you want to make $1 million, 30 or 40 of these a year with just him and a couple of VAs. Number three is you refinance something for more than you bought it. So you're like, but I don't know if they'll do that. They will if it's priced lower. So if you have to go talk to 1,000, 20% below what the market rate is that you believe the house is worth. Eventually you're going to get to somebody who's like, you know what, I've had this house for 30 years, I bought it for $10 and now it's worth 800 grand. You know what, I'll take the 800 grand. You think it's worth more than the $800 on sale, right? It's worth $1 million. The guy says, okay, sure, I'll sign for 900. This guy's going to put 900 in. You're going to pay 800 to this person, and then you make the 100 in between, and you put no money down. The next one you can do is that you can sell something that's really expensive and get just means that you sell the same thing between two different markets because they're priced differently. If Bitcoin is $19,000 in Japan, on the Japanese market is $19,100 in the US market. You buy the $19,000 Bitcoin investment strategy and what I have shifted towards now. I'm 33 years old and I crossed $100 million in net worth last year. And much to my dismay, there was no parade. I'm still 2,000 times poorer than the richest man in the world. No songs written about. There are two factors. One is what are you going to get back, which is the interest rate. And the second is how likely you're going to get it. The interest rate is if you loan someone money for a house and it's 5% or whatever, then you put 100 grand and you get 5,000 back. And you get paid that for taking on risk. Now, this is what's crazy, and I didn't understand this. When I was putting my money in the bank, if the bank goes under, you lose all your money. It came post-sale. All right, so we sold 3 companies last year. I talked to a bunch of different friends who were very, very wealthy, and one of them was a very good investor. He outlined a strategy for me called a barbell strategy, which is I had stocks over here, real estate over here. And he said, hey, Dave, don't you feel like I'm over-indexed on real estate? 80+% of my net worth is in real estate deals. Dave Ramsey gave one of the wisest responses that I've ever heard in investing, and it changed my life. He said, well, Graham, if you put a big circle on the table, and I'm loosely paraphrasing, and we had to say what percentage of your knowledge is real estate versus stocks and bonds and other stuff, what would you say it is? He said, oh, well, I don't know, 80, 85% of what I know is really about real estate. He looked at him and he was like, well, then that's a perfect distribution for you, because it reflects your knowledge.
If we were going to put a portfolio together of the knowledge base, it would be 80% real estate, 20% stocks maybe?
So where you invest, and then when you feel like you're good enough at your main game, then you have the stockpile and you can deploy it, and then that starts the compounding machine. My investment strategy, after all of this time, has gone back to my business strategy, which is singular focus, do the things you know, do more, do it better, and keep doing that for an extended period of time. And it would be unreasonable that you don't.
Oh shit.